to Bincang podcast with me, Eriani Putri, and our special guest, Nessie Judge.
Hi guys.
Okay guys, today in our podcast, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bincang podcast. This is your host, Eriani Putri. Nessie, thank you for coming to my podcast. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. And how about you? How are you today?
I'm fine, Nessie. Thank you. By the way, I like your content, especially for your narrow content. Well, now you are a YouTuber with 7 million subscribers. Wow.
Oh my god, thank you.
So, Nessie, let's start our podcast today. Well, Nessie, when did you start creating YouTube content?
I start making YouTube content in 2013. Then people start notifying me in 2017 because at that time I create a segment on my YouTube channel, namely Neror.
Wow, it's been a long time. So, at the first time, how many viewers do you get in your YouTube content that you create? And do many people see your content immediately?
No, not immediately many people watch my video, In the beginning, I create YouTube content. My video is only viewed by 100 till 200 people. Then increased to 1,000 till 5,000 viewers and continues to increase over time.
Yeah, I see. It's hard to get a viewers at that time because not many people watching YouTube, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And then, what content do you create?
Whatever content. Most importantly, attractive to me and of course also attractive to others. To find out what my subscribers want to watch, I often ask my subscribers and then they usually type their request in the chat column or via email regarding what content we should create next.
Wow! I think your subscribers will be very happy if their request can be granted by a famous YouTubers in Indonesia.
I hope so. They happy, I'm happy.
Well, Nessie, in your opinion, what is your content that your subscribers like the most?
I think the narrow segment is the content that my subscribers are waiting for the most. I know that they like to hear horror things.
By the way, that's also my favorite.
Wow.
And then when you create horror content, have you ever experienced horror things in the process of creating contents or in your daily life?
Okay, several times when we were shooting Neror, strange noise that we didn't recognize appeared. For example, the sound like of something falling and a nodding sound from outside the office window. And you know what? There was no one outside.
Wow, that's so scary. I got goosebumps hearing that.
But it's okay.
Okay, by the way, Nessie, I want to hear your views on a few things.
Yes, please.
Currently, several YouTubers are often involved in plagiarism cases. Then, in your opinion, what is plagiarism?
I think someone can be said to be plagiarism if he or she copies all the concept, content, and traits of others. But it's different story if that person look for inspiration from others. We cannot deny that our talk can be the same as other people, so not everything can be called plagiarism.
Yeah, I think so. We cannot deny that our dough can be the same as other people. Okay, then what do you think about a creator?
A creator for me is someone who makes something useful for themselves and, of course, others.
That's right. Good opinion. By the way, Nessie, have you ever felt hopeless during your career as a YouTuber?
Hopeless. I think I never hopeless, but sometimes I feel bored. But I never want to stop. I see YouTube as my platform for sharing content that people like. I love what I do.
You are very wise, Nessie. So, can you share us your tips for people who are hopeless for a career as a YouTuber?
Of course, guys, find something you really like because why keep something you don't like? If you like it but you feel bored, do it anyway. You will never know. It could be after that success is in front of your eyes.
You love it, you do it, and bored is normal because success people also can feel bored. To close our podcast today, could you please give a message to the listener?
Okay, guys, I just want to say keep spirit, don't never give up because everyone has their own time to shine.
Wow. Okay, guys, that's our podcast for today. Thank you, Nessie, for sharing on my podcast today. I hope your YouTube channel will be more success.
It's my pleasure.
And thank you also to the listener who have been loyal to hear our podcast today until the end. And see you guys on my podcast with another guest.